Have you ever felt like you're doing everything right in a relationship, but it just doesn't work out? Maybe you've been told to be nice, to respect her space, or even be yourself, only to be left confused, frustrated, or heartbroken. What if I told you that everything you've learned about attracting women is wrong? I'm about to reveal the truth, the hidden weaknesses every woman has, weaknesses they don't talk about, but every man needs to know. Stick around because this video could change everything you thought you knew about dating. Drop a comment saying, "I am ready" in the comment section below if you're ready to watch this video until the end. Because trust me, you won't want to miss a single second of this. Let's face it, the dating game is rigged, and it's not rigged in your favor. You've probably noticed that the men who seem to have everything figured out are the ones who don't follow the rules. They understand something most men don't. Women are not the logical, rational beings you've been trained to believe they are. No, their desires are based on emotions. And the truth is, they don't even consciously know why they're attracted to certain men. That's what I'm here to break down for you. Today, we're diving into the 10 biggest weaknesses every woman has, and I'm going to show you exactly how you can exploit these weaknesses, not to manipulate or hurt anyone, but to understand the psychology behind attraction and use it to build better, stronger, and more meaningful connections. We're not here to sugarcoat anything or give you outdated advice. This is raw, real, and it's going to hit hard. So, buckle up and get ready. Before we dive into it, hit the like button if you're already feeling the value, and make sure to subscribe if you want more deep and honest advice that actually works in today's world. And if you're serious about supporting this channel and helping us continue to deliver quality content, consider joining the channel memberships. It helps us stay independent and keep making this content accessible for as many men as possible. Let's dive into the first weakness. Number 1, the steadfast man. Let's be clear about something up front. Women today are bombarded with options. They've got guys blowing up their DMs, strangers complimenting them, and dating apps offering an endless buffet of potential matches. So, why do most men fail in the dating game despite all these available tools? Because they're inconsistent. Most guys today are flaky, don't keep promises, and give up too easily. And you know what? Women notice this. Here's the brutal truth. Women don't trust easily. They've been conditioned to expect men to disappear when things get difficult. Whether it's after a few dates or a few months, most women are on guard because they've experienced men not showing up, not following through, and not being reliable. That's why the man who stands firm in his decisions, in his actions, and in his words becomes an instant standout. Being steadfast means more than just showing up on time. It's about embodying stability in all aspects of your life. You need to be the man who not only says what he'll do, but does it without hesitation. In a dating world full of flaky, indecisive men, the one who follows through becomes a lighthouse in a sea of uncertainty. Start by being consistent with the small things. If you say you'll text her later, do it. If you promise her you'll call at a specific time, make sure you're on the dot. Being steadfast doesn't mean being rigid. It means being dependable. She needs to know that you're a man who sticks to his word, because reliability is one of the sexiest traits you can offer in today's fast-paced, often superficial dating world. Number 2, confidence. We hear it all the time. Confidence is attractive. But what does that really mean? Confidence is not about arrogance or being loud. True confidence is the quiet, unwavering belief that you are enough, just as you are. This kind of confidence is magnetic because it's rare, especially in today's world where so many men feel the need to prove themselves to others constantly. Women are naturally drawn to confident men because confidence signals security. Think about it. Women have their own insecurities. They worry about how they look, how they're perceived, and whether or not they measure up. When a woman meets a man who is unshaken by external validation, who doesn't need her to make him feel good about himself, it's like a breath of fresh air. That's why confident men stand out in a sea of insecurity. Too many men rely on external factors for their confidence, their job, their looks, or their social status. But what happens when those things are taken away? True confidence comes from within. It's about knowing your value, regardless of what happens in your life. When you have this kind of confidence, you become untouchable. You're not shaken by rejection, you're not rattled by setbacks, and you certainly don't need a woman's approval to feel good about yourself. Start working on your internal confidence by setting goals and achieving them, no matter how small. Each time you keep a promise to yourself, you build confidence. And remember, confidence doesn't mean you're perfect. It means you're comfortable in your imperfections. Own who you are, flaws and all, and watch how women respond to that genuine self-assurance. Number 3, ambition. Ambition is one of the most powerful traits a man can have. In today's world, where complacency is encouraged and settling for mediocrity is the norm, the ambitious man stands out as someone who is constantly pushing himself to be better. Women are drawn to men who have a clear sense of purpose and drive because it signals that you're going somewhere in life. Here's the thing. Ambition doesn't have to mean you're building a multi-million-dollar empire or working 80 hours a week. It means that you have goals, you're working towards something, and you refuse to settle for good enough. Women want to be with a man who is driven because it makes them feel like they're part of something bigger than themselves. If you're ambitious, it shows that you're not content with just coasting through life, and that is incredibly attractive. But here's where most guys get it wrong. They talk about ambition without backing it up. You can't just say you're ambitious, you have to show it. Whether it's through your career, your personal growth, or your hobbies, you need to demonstrate that you're constantly striving for more. Ambition is about progress, not perfection. It's about showing that you're always working to become a better version of yourself. Start by setting short-term and long-term goals. These don't have to be grandiose, but they need to push you out of your comfort zone. Whether it's getting a promotion at work, learning a new skill, or getting in shape, make sure you're constantly moving forward. When a woman sees that you're ambitious, she'll want to be part of your journey. Number 4, the bad boy. The bad boy. Women are drawn to them like moths to a flame. But here's the catch. It's not because bad boys are jerks. It's because bad boys embody traits that women find irresistible: unpredictability, mystery, and emotional control. The bad boy doesn't follow the rules. He doesn't apologize for who he is, and he certainly doesn't cater to a woman's every whim. That's what makes him so attractive. Women don't want a man they can fully control. They want a man who keeps them guessing, a man who has his own life, his own priorities, and doesn't revolve around them. The bad boy is a master at creating emotional highs and lows, which keeps women coming back for more. It's the thrill of the chase, the unpredictability, and the sense that he's slightly out of reach that makes the bad boy so appealing. But here's the thing. You don't have to be a jerk to embody the traits of a bad boy. You just need to maintain a sense of mystery and emotional independence. Don't reveal everything about yourself right away. Keep some things to yourself. Don't always be available. Let her wonder where you are and what you're doing. This creates a sense of intrigue and keeps her interested. Practice emotional control by not letting her dictate your mood. If she's upset, stay calm. If she's happy, enjoy the moment, but don't get too caught up in it. Bad boys are attractive because they're in control of their emotions and their lives. Be the man who keeps his cool no matter what. Number 5, ignored attention. Women crave attention, but here's the kicker. They don't value the attention they get easily. We live in a world where women can get attention from hundreds of men at the click of a button. DMs, likes, comments, it's all there, constantly validating them. But because it's so easy to get, it becomes meaningless. The man who stands out is the one who doesn't shower her with attention right away. When you ignore a woman's need for validation, it drives her crazy. She's used to men fawning over her, and when she doesn't get that from you, she starts to wonder why. She'll begin to seek your attention because it's now a scarce commodity. And as we all know, scarcity creates value. Women love the chase just as much as men do, but they won't admit it. When you don't immediately give her what she wants, whether it's compliments, attention, or validation, you're signaling that your attention is something she has to work for. And that's exactly what makes it so valuable. Stop giving women free attention. If you're constantly texting her, complimenting her, or liking all her social media posts, you're devaluing your attention. Instead, take a step back. Let her come to you. When she feels like she has to work for your attention, she'll value it so much more. Number 6. Pre-selection. There's a reason why women are more attracted to men who are already in relationships or who are surrounded by other women. It's called pre-selection. When a woman sees that other women desire you, it triggers something in her brain that says, he must be valuable. It's the same principle behind why people want to buy things that are in high demand. If everyone wants it, it must be worth having. Pre-selection is powerful because it taps into women's competitive nature. When she sees you with other attractive women, even if you're just friends, it raises your status in her eyes. She starts to wonder what it is about you that other women find so appealing, and that curiosity makes her want you even more. This is why men who are already in relationships often have women throwing themselves at them. It's not that these women are trying to break up the relationship, it's that they're drawn to the idea that this man is desirable, and if he's desirable to other women, then he must be worth her attention as well. Surround yourself with high-value women, even if they're just friends. When a woman sees you interacting comfortably with other attractive women, it signals that you're a man of value. She'll start to see you as someone worth pursuing, simply because other women already do. Number 7. Masculinity. Masculinity is under attack in today's world, but the truth is, women are biologically programmed to be attracted to masculine men. This isn't about being overly aggressive or domineering, it's about embodying strength, both physical and emotional. Women want a man who can protect them, lead them, and make them feel safe. Masculinity is about more than just muscles. It's about having a purpose, standing firm in your beliefs, and being emotionally strong. Women are drawn to men who know who they are and aren't easily swayed by external circumstances. They want a man who can remain calm in the face of adversity, who can make decisions with confidence, and who doesn't let his emotions control him. In today's dating world, most men are too emotional. They react to everything, they get upset over small things, and they let women dictate how they feel. A truly masculine man is in control of his emotions. He doesn't get rattled when things don't go his way. He remains calm, collected, and in charge. That's what makes him so attractive. Start developing your masculine energy by taking responsibility for your life. Stop blaming others or external circumstances for your problems. Be decisive in your actions. When you face challenges, face them head-on without letting your emotions get the best of you. Women want to feel safe and secure with a man who's in control of himself and his life. Number 8. Charismatic leadership. Women are naturally attracted to leaders. This doesn't mean you have to be the CEO of a company, but you need to lead in your interactions with her. Leadership is about taking charge, making decisions, and showing that you know where you're going in life. Women want a man who can guide them, not someone who's constantly asking for their input or validation. Charismatic leadership is particularly powerful because it combines authority with charm. You don't have to be overbearing to be a leader. You can lead through your actions, your confidence, and your ability to make others feel valued. Women want to be with a man who knows where he's going in life because it makes them feel secure and excited to be part of that journey. When you demonstrate leadership in your interactions with a woman, she'll feel more attracted to you because she'll see you as someone who can take charge and make things happen. Leadership is attractive because it signals strength, confidence, and decisiveness, all traits that women find irresistible. The next time you're on a date, take the lead. Plan the evening, make decisions, and don't be afraid to guide the conversation. Women are drawn to men who take control of the situation because it makes them feel secure and valued. When you demonstrate leadership, she'll naturally follow your lead. Number 9. Emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is one of the most underrated qualities a man can have. Most men think that being emotionally intelligent means being sensitive or overly emotional, but that's not the case. Emotional intelligence is about understanding your own emotions and those of others. It's about knowing when to listen, when to speak, and when to give space. Women are emotional creatures, and they need a man who can handle that. Most men try to fix things when a woman expresses her emotions. But women don't want you to fix everything. They just want you to listen, to understand. When you can do that, you build a deep emotional connection that most men fail to create. Emotional intelligence also means being in control of your own emotions. Women don't want to be with a man who is emotionally volatile. They want someone who can remain calm under pressure, who can handle life's ups and downs without falling apart. Practice active listening. The next time she's upset about something, don't immediately jump in with solutions. Just listen. Let her vent, acknowledge her feelings, and show empathy. This simple act can build a level of trust and emotional intimacy that most men never achieve. Number 10. Passionate interests. Passion is one of the most attractive qualities a man can have. When a woman sees that you're passionate about something, whether it's your career, a hobby, or personal development, she's drawn to that energy. Passion shows that you have a purpose, that you're driven, and that you're not just coasting through life. But here's the key. You have to pursue your passions for yourself, not for her. Too many men make the mistake of trying to impress women by pretending to be passionate about things they don't care about. Women can see right through that. True passion is magnetic because it's authentic. When you're genuinely passionate about something, you don't need to try to attract women. They'll be drawn to you naturally. They want to be part of your journey, part of your mission. Find something you're passionate about and go all in on it. Whether it's your career, fitness, a side hustle, or a personal project, let your passion drive you. When she sees how dedicated you are to your goals, she'll want to be part of your world. So there you have it, the 10 weaknesses every man must know about women. Now remember, this isn't about manipulation. It's about understanding female psychology and using that knowledge to build better, stronger, and more meaningful connections. The truth is, most men don't get this. They're too busy chasing women, seeking validation, and playing by the wrong rules. But you're different. You now have the tools to flip the script and create a dynamic where women are drawn to you. If you found value in this video, hit that like button and let me know in the comments which weakness surprised you the most. And if you want more deep, unfiltered advice like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel. If you want to go the extra mile and support our mission to help as many men as possible, consider joining the channel memberships. Every bit of support helps us continue to create high-quality content that you won't find anywhere else. If you're ready to take control of your dating life and stop playing by rules that don't work, subscribe to this channel. Share this video with someone who needs to hear this, and join the channel membership if you want to support the movement. Your support keeps us going and helps us reach more men who need this information.